Today here on One Take, we back again with the current events. Got my boy Chicago OG. What's that word?
And you know what it is, man. We just here, you know what I'm saying? We finna get this thing going. You know what I'm saying?
Back. So
hit these events.
We back again, you know what I'm saying? This is the third one we've been doing. Y'all been liking it, so we gonna keep them coming. We got some good spicy topics today. First one, bro. YoungBoy. What's going on with YoungBoy?
I mean, here recently, I think they said something about the police chief or something in New Orleans banned him from the city or try to ban him from performing or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that go back to what I was saying before, you know what I'm saying, pushing peace.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that come with the territory with that. I mean, that could make his I guess, you know, they can figure out a way to make more money up off of it, though. You know, they just charge more for the tickets in the next town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be more of a hot ticket to get something to spill over for the people that couldn't come to that show, you know, come over to other things. But it's like, you know, but sometimes it be more than just that too. You know, they were saying the city got like a budget deficit. Mm-hmm. You know, then you got the thing going on with Trump. You know, with the we don't got no budget right now. What they call it?
Government shutdown.
Yeah, the government shutdown. You know, and then they was already supposed to be like $100-something million over budget. And they was saying something about it was gonna be 400 to 500 police officers they was gonna need for overtime to work his concerts or whatever, and you know they ain't want to come up with no bread for that, so
yeah,
that be politics too.
That's crazy.
You know, but at the end of the day, that wouldn't even matter, you know, if he wasn't, you know, if his image was better, you know, if he wasn't, you know, pushing that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? That's what that's gonna bring, and you gotta have that type of security out there for his security, not just for him, but for everybody else coming to the show as well. So I can feel him on that, but I just wish he was a bit more peaceful.
What type of energy is YoungBoy pushing?
I think he pushing that YN energy. You know what I'm saying? He pushing that YN energy. You know what I'm saying? He putting the battery in everybody back. You know what I'm saying? He pushing that energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the right thing. You know, I guess I might be old, man, but I don't think that's the right thing, man. It's just not the right thing for the youth right now.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
You know, so, but that's what he pushing. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what you get when you push that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all publicity for him, you know, in the end, like I said, it don't matter, it don't really matter what he do or don't do, you know what I'm saying? It's all, anything he do, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna hit the news because he the hottest thing smoking right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's all gonna work in his favor, and he'll figure out how to capitalize off all of it. Even the record company and all that, they're gonna figure it out. So they probably already got it figured out.
Yeah, because every time I get on the gram, I see him on the blog site, something that he doing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't really feel like he pushing that YN energy. I feel like he just kind of like get the youth turned in a sense, you know. Not super YN energy.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar ain't have a problem when he go on tour.
Nah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know, it's only the drill rappers, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, rapping that, you know what I'm saying, that making all the diss songs and all that. It's only really them, honestly. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, having problems with booking shows and keeping shows going, or, you know, the concert not getting canceled, it's only drill rappers, bro. That's it. Yeah. And it's only the drill rappers who actively, you know what I'm saying, like pushing that, you know what I'm saying, in their music currently, you know what I'm saying. Even if you had some stuff like that in the past, but right now, like the Gucci, you know what I'm saying, take a Gucci going on tour and cancel on the Gucci shows. He once was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not gonna cancel none of his shows.
Yeah. Gucci is trending right now. I've been watching a lot of his interviews. What's your take on Gucci, man?
I wasn't a Gucci fan originally when he first came out. Mm-hmm. his music, well, I didn't really like his music that much. But at the time when he had came out, I was in jail. So, you know, when you in jail, you kind of be like, when it comes to music and stuff like that, you kind of be like stuck in your bubble, you know what I'm saying, what you was listening before you got locked up. You know, you would like some of the new stuff to come up, but most of it, you kind of be stuck on that. So I didn't really like Gucci that much. And then, as far as him and Jeezy go, I was more of a, with that beef was going on, not like I was a part of the beef or nothing, but I liked the G because I liked his music more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I liked the Jeezy more because I liked his music more. So then
it was the opposite for me. I was a Gucci fan. I like the Jeezy too, but it was just that Gucci, OJ, Make the Trap A. Them boys going crazy.
And then he had songs I liked back then. But if you ask me now who I like more, a lot of people say they don't like this Gucci. I like the Gucci that came home, you know what I'm saying? After he came home, after he had went on this rant or whatever and came home, went to jail. I like this Gucci. To me, you know what I'm saying? I thought Gucci won the verses against him and Jeezy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I like Jeezy. Gucci. I like Gucci. I think as far as when it comes to picking talent, it's not too many rappers that Gucci signed that I didn't like.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A lot of almost everybody that Gucci signed, I liked them.
Yeah.
Big Sky.
Yeah.
Fujiano, Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Even them girls he had, I forget their name, Enchanting, and I forget that I liked them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he got a real good eye for talent. And then we all know, you know what I'm saying, he had something to do with Thug. Coming into the game.
Migos,
you know what I'm saying? He got
Young Scooter.
And that's another thing I like about Gucci too. Like, even with now he let his artists go. He like, you know, I can't get no money with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these record companies, if they feel like they can't get no money with you, they gonna look at like, well, I signed you. You still owe me 5 albums. I spent X amount of dollars on you. I ain't recouped that back. I'm just gonna shelf your ass and keep you here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I ain't gonna let you go. Gucci, like, I'm just gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, you can go somewhere else, get some money, sign yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gonna do, but I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he did the same thing with Thug and with Migos. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I like how he do business. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't holding no nigga hostage and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's real nigga shit. I fuck with Gucci.
See, when Gucci came out, man, shit, I was outside in this shit. So, you know, that was kind of what was going on. So that's how they ass was had the influence for sure, you know. And we would play that shit all the time. So yeah, Gucci is doing this thing. Big shout out to him. So, you know, we gonna move on to the next one, bro. Something crazy that's been going on, bro. Been seeing G Herbo name a lot, you know what I'm saying? Or just a lot, they whole thing, everything. Like, what's your take on that?
As far as, well, it's a couple of things I've been seeing on G Herbo. 2 things in particular. And when people be getting killed and they be mentioning people's names and murders and stuff like that, I'll take that. I'm cautious to speak on that type of stuff, even though I don't know nothing about it. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Just speaking on it on podcasts, it's kind of real funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like nobody. It's one thing when I'm talking about a murder and it's a trial going on. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's another thing when I'm talking about a murder in the hood or whatever, and it's still up in the air. The police ain't arrested nobody or nothing like that. I feel kind of funny talking about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? But according to on the internet, because that's all I'm getting from the internet, G Herbo, the dude, what's his name, J Hood, he had supposed to got killed after he went on a rant talking crazy about G Herbo, can't come back to the hood, when G Herbo said basically that he was done, you know what I'm saying, bending blocks, or, you know what I'm saying, coming to the hood trying to help people or whatever. He was just basically done with the block of the set. And dude got to talking crazy, somebody couldn't come back or whatever he was saying, then he ended up dead a week later or whatever. So, and then they trying to say that it was G Fabe, which is Fazo. brother who done it. So that's easy to just say, oh, well, Herb has something to do with it. That's Herb, that's Herb guy, whatever, but Herbo guy, but man, in the hood, man, they said something about he's supposed to have a fight with Big Op or whatever. But in the hood, man, don't nobody gotta tell nobody to kill nobody, man.
Yeah.
Nobody gotta tell nobody to kill nobody, man. People do stuff, you know what I'm saying? And people do things because they got their own hidden agendas, and people do things trying to, you know what I'm saying, think it's gonna elevate them or put them in good graces with somebody else or whatever. I don't know what the case may be, but I doubt very seriously if G Herbo ordered ahead or knew ahead of time that something was gonna happen to that dude and didn't stop it, or especially with him saying he was done with the block. I don't think he done like that.
Yeah, no,
I don't think he done like that, man. Knowing, seeing what, Dirk
just being in the hood, I just know shit be happening.
Yeah.
That's all. That's my take on it,
Yeah, and then the other thing from her was, I think something about he didn't want to give DJ Vlad salty because he didn't want to give him an interview. And was saying that he had went on some podcasts that was like not known podcasts or whatever, and got like less than 1,000 views. So he's like, man, when you wasn't such a popping artist, I gave you an interview or two, and helped you. I ain't gonna say help them climb, but I gave you an interview when maybe my platform was a little bit bigger than you at the time. So he say, Vlad saying that now that you a little popping, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you act like you got an attitude issue with me, joining in with a lot of other rappers or whatever who got some issues with me, basically saying he the police, or he asked policey questions or whatever. He be trying to get people locked up and killed with his questioning and things of that nature. So he ain't want to fuck with him. I mean, as far as that go, you want to go open up your mouth and say, can't nobody make you say nothing. Like, you can ask me a million questions, you know what I'm saying? But I also understand feeling like you being interrogated, you know what I'm saying, or ask questions. Yeah. Like the police, and we on the podcast, and you know what I'm saying, even though that's what this shit is about, but a lot of it, but it's like, man, don't be asking no questions about no open cases and no, you know what I'm saying? And then if I if I curb you, you know what I'm saying, you gonna try to come back to it or whatever. So I can feel him on not want to do the interview if he feel like that's the line of question.
That's usually how most people should go. That's how they do it. But
and as far as him giving the interviews to a smaller podcast, I mean,
ain't
nothing wrong with that. That's him showing love, you know what I'm saying, trying to get somebody out of hoop or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the same thing Vlad claimed he was doing.
Fuck with your Herb pull up right here.
On the real shit. I bet you ain't gonna ask you no police ass questions.
Facts. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But I did just see you just did something with Moneybagg Yo. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I was looking at it, but they all like little short clips, so I ain't really get a chance.
Shooting a music video.
Yeah. But they I mean, I like Moneybagg, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, I mean, I fuck with G Herbo, I mess with Moneybagg, so we want to see what they got cooking.
Yeah, facts.
And I'll check it out.
The common ground was Ari.
Oh, damn, I ain't even peeped that. I just, you know what, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't think about that. I forgot about the his baby mama, yeah. I mean, don't either one of them mess with her now, right? So
I don't know if Bag messed with her or not.
I think her and Bag broke up. I think.
Young was in the cabin.
I think I seen some that they supposed to have broke up or something. But I mean, I think that's, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Now that that's brought to my attention, I think that's a good thing. Now I want to know what the lyrics of the song gonna be. I want to see if somebody gonna diss. You know what I'm saying? See the subliminal, even at her or each. I'm curious about that now. But I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, why they got to be fighting? You know what I'm saying? Because they beefing with each other over a woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's
they was together. They ain't together no more. You know what I'm saying? She went with Bag. Whether they still together or not together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense. I mean, they ain't got no beef or nothing.
Facts. That's what I was thinking.
Make a song together.
Yeah.
That man live in the house with your son. Or he did at one point. If you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. A lot of brothers ain't going for that. Or wouldn't want to accept it, rather.
Yeah, I mean, you can still be cool to not get money and make music together.
Yeah.
And still be cool, but I mean, why not? Why not make some music together and get money if we cool? You know what I'm saying? And then we both artists, you know what I'm saying? We both popping. And we know that we got the backdrop of this. You know what I'm saying, too.
Yeah, that's gonna make money just off the rip.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
If Thug and Lucci can make a song together.
Right. Yeah, anybody can make a song.
There you have it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I wanna see who you wanna see on the song together.
Dirk and YoungBoy.
They already got songs though.
I'm talking about a new song.
Oh, okay.
I'm capping. I don't want to see that.
Motherfucking Big Wolf from 69. He don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
He don't want to see that.
And I ain't gonna see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. But a realistic collab I would like to see. How about Master P and Birdman?
That's what I was gonna say, but they might get some.
Do you know of any No Limit and Cash Money collab? Artists collab?
Let me see. Yeah, I seen them do stuff before. Like Mystical was signed to Cash Money before. You know?
Mystical. Okay, but that still ain't a collab though, because Mystical just one person. I'm talking about somebody signed to No Limit, do a song with somebody that signed with Cash Money, did a song.
I don't think they got no song. But Birdman got something out with YoungBoy. Yeah, they don't got no song.
Oh yeah, Birdman got something with YoungBoy.
No, they just dropped one 2 days ago.
He got something. Yeah.
7 days ago, 2 million views. You see that? Yeah. It's like a diss. You get Quando Rondo on the video.
Who they dissing?
He's about who they dissing. I don't know, brother.
Everybody.
It just sounds like a diss record. He said, who they dissing? Oh, no, man. Yeah, I would play it, but, I don't want the copyrights, Yeah, so we're going to move on to the final topic, bro. I've been seeing the Julio Foolio stuff on YouTube a lot. What's your take on that?
Once again, we got somebody killed in the drill music, in the drill culture, the diss culture. And we know they was dissing, like that Young Ace and Julio Foolio, the way they was dissing, and not just dissing, but like the actual shootings and killings back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Close homies, close friends, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit crazy. It's the same shit in the rack, but them guys got caught up. They got all type of cell phone, video. They got straight video footage of them actually doing the shooting on the console. But the Alicia Andrews girl, I'm looking at her little trial today. I wasn't able to watch all of it because I was, watching it in between haircuts, but based on what I seen, man, I think Shorty could beat it. It looked like all the evidence that the state was presenting to me. It looked like all the stuff was geared towards the shooters, not her.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with it. I didn't hear about all that stuff.
Her defense basically is this, in a nutshell. I was going on a trip with my boyfriend.
Right.
To Tampa. No, he didn't tell me that we was going to kill Julio Foolio or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and her lawyer's like, she ain't a part of 6 Block or ATK. You know what I'm saying? Or 1200 or whatever. Like, she's not a part of none of these gangs. You know what I'm saying? And then she throwing her boyfriend, her baby daddy under the bus because she's saying like, I can't control him or tell him nothing. Like, he a dangerous dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared of him type deal. Like,
shit.
Yeah, like, if he asks for my phone, I got to give him my phone.
Yeah.
So basically, you know what I'm saying? She was saying, like, I don't know who he was calling and texting on the phone. That was his doing. I'm not questioning him. You know what I'm saying? So she basically saying she was just riding along for the ride as a girlfriend. She ain't had nothing to do with it. And in my opinion, unless they can prove, like, they can do some text messages or something, you know what I'm saying? But let's just be real. It ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, she probably knew. Because at the end of the day, if this your boyfriend, you know what gang he with, what clique he associated with. So if we going to, if we going out of town to see Julio Foolio, like, why are we going to see Julio Foolio? He's the op. So from that standpoint, I think she may have known what was going on. But do I think, even if she did know, do I think she should be found guilty for murder? No, bro. She just a chick that got caught up with the wrong nigga at the wrong time, man. He shouldn't even have her own it with.
I'm saying, so what happened with her? How did she get in the equation?
Because she took the trip with them. Right. From Jacksonville to Tampa. Okay. And her phone was used to call and, I guess, contact. Also, the Airbnb. Oh, the Airbnb. She supposed to have been the one that contacted the Airbnb or something too. That they stayed in there. So they was able to document, you know what I'm saying, when they figured out who the players was involved, they was able to get her cell phone and see that she also contacted the Airbnb and all that stuff too. So that's why she got caught up in the stuff. And then they also got on video going into 2 of the clubs that he had visited that night before he had ended up going, I think, to the hotel where they ended up killing him at the parking lot. But before that, so they was like, she was tracking them and following them, you know. But she's saying, like, I'm just getting out the car, going into the club with my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, she like, so, you know.
You said he got killed in the hotel parking lot.
Yeah, he was celebrating his birthday. You know, you celebrate, you moving from spot to spot.
Yeah, yeah, it's unfortunate, you know. Damn. Yeah, I hadn't been keeping up with that, but I be seeing it, like, it be popping up, you know. I didn't really know they whole beef, for real.
The beef? I don't know. I actually couldn't even tell you what the beef was. I think it's just like any beef, man. It's long-standing street shit. You know what I'm saying? It's long-standing street beef. You know, we from this side of town, from that side, we from there. I think it's one of them things down there. And, you know, as probably was inherited. You know what I'm saying? Probably was going on before them.
It be so many losses in between the wars. How do you feel about that? Like, we lost this many people, y'all lost this many people, let's just stop. You know?
Man, listen.
That's so hard, though.
One day I was on the phone. This is probably about a year and a half ago. I was on a video call with like 6 or 7 people, you know what I'm saying, from my land, from the area, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up with or whatever. And we was just talking, man. And when I hung up the phone, we was talking about everything and everybody on the phone for like 2-3 hours. So when I hung up the phone with them, I was talking to my lady at the crib, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, I just started crying. So she was like looking at me like, boy, what's wrong? You know, hugging me like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, man, I'm just thinking like how everybody, you know what I'm saying, that I came up in the streets with, in the game with, you know what I'm saying, that I hung out with, that I did dirt with, dead. Ellis, it's one of my best friends I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, he got killed, like 19. Tony, you know what I'm saying, he got killed, he was a little older, like in his 30s, but he got killed. Tweet, you know what I'm saying, he got killed as like, maybe like in his early 20s. You know what I'm saying, who else? I'm trying to think, but it's like, it's several others right now. I'm just drawing a blank, but I said, who I just said? Ellis, Tony, tweet. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, when you lose people to the streets, you know what I'm saying, senselessly, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's crazy, bro. It's a crazy thing, man. And it's still going on. It's like you can't stop it. That's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't stop it because it's like people think that it's like it's something going on, like it just started. Like you know, so that's how like the little YNs is out there warring now, killing each other. They thinking like, you know, he did something to my brother. He shot or they did this. Yeah, but it's a continuation from something that's been going on for like 20, 30, 40 years.
It's a fact.
It's been going on for like, so it's like, how do you stop it?
Man, that's
You gotta catch them when they babies. And they young before you hit the block, and you know what I'm saying?
That's how it be though.
You gotta catch them when they babies.
Coming up in Chicago, a lot of other folks like that too. Dead or in jail. Dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what really made me start moving around. Like, shit, I want to kind of experience life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was drawing a blank with some of my friends that I lost, which is crazy. Because two people just popped up in my head, Jerry and Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? And them are actually two of the people that signed statements on me. They both did too.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mention their names. You know, I'm thinking about my friends or whatever, but yeah. Jerry and Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? These are people that's 5 names, you know what I'm saying? I could probably come up with a couple more, but them 5 people right there are, and Dave, how can I forget Dave? Disco, that's 6. Them 6 people right there are 6 people that I was with in the streets on a daily basis, especially when you speak about Ellis and Tony. And then Jerry and Tyrese too. These people that, Disco too. You know what I'm saying? Like these people I was with on a daily basis, like, cause we served on a block together on 69, you know what I'm saying? So we was out there every day together, you know what I'm saying? And we did it all together, you know what I'm saying? And they all gone. You know what I'm saying? And they all dead from gunshots, you know what I'm saying? Gunfire. You know, nobody died from natural causes or even from car accident or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or a disease or whatever, they all was killed.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, that shit, that's strange, you know? Motherfucker gotta do better out there, you feel me? You know, we're gonna close out with a positive message.
Man, if you got away, or if you stuck in the streets, man, ain't no such thing as being stuck in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we feel like we stuck in the situation, but you never stuck in the situation. The same way you got in and you can get out. You know what I'm saying? I believe that faith without works is dead, but prayer works. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray. You gotta pray, and you gotta ask the Most High, Yah, or whoever you believe in. You gotta ask them. You know what I'm saying? For forgiveness. You gotta repent, and you gotta earnestly wanna walk away. And if you wanna walk away and better your life, you know what I'm saying? Get out the streets. That's all you really gotta do. And then the Most High gonna guide you and lead you. It's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that I've talked to, that I've been around, I've been in prison with, and out here with, that I done seen walk away from difficult situations when they thinking like, I can't do this right now because if I do it, I'm gonna look this way, or this gonna happen to me, or I'm not gonna have, whatever type of fear it is. But I promise you, you know what I'm saying, anything, it's gonna always be people that's gonna look out for you and protect you if you're doing the right thing, regardless of who you is, you know what I'm saying, in your past. You can always be forgiven.
Yes.
So my thing is, you know, and then you gotta figure out what it is you can do. Everybody got a talent, everybody got a, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta work, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put in that work. They say faith without works is dead, you know what I'm saying, so anything that you wanna do, you know what I'm saying, you can, it's at your fingertips, you know what I'm saying, it's just, the street stuff, it's real short-lived. It's real short-lived.
That's a fact. That's a fact, yeah. Kids, y'all stay out the streets. Listen to your parents, you know what I'm saying? It got deep today, you know, but we gonna be back with the current events, you feel me? Y'all keep liking the video up. You know what I'm saying? How many likes this bitch gonna get?
And we need at least about
1,000.
1,000 likes on this one.
1,000 likes on this
Make
one.
sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Big Wolf from 69th.
It will be in the bottom. I'm gonna collab with him on this. You feel me? Oh man, we gonna be back next week with another one.